Hi Z's everyone, I am Hemiko Heart and this is my friend Melody. In this video, I'm going to show a custom outfit I created for a Nendroid Abitsu body. I absolutely love Pokemon, especially designing human versions of them, so I was inspired to create Aloha Vulpix from Pokemon Sun and Moon series. Even better, it's glow in the dark! Now, I realized after creating the title picture, I misspelled Aloha Vulpix. So sorry for that. But anyway, let's get started, shall we? Yay! First, I took a look at some picture references of the Pokemon to get an idea on how to design the outfit. Then after thinking about the design, I started creating the main dress with a shiny white base fabric and sparkly overlay fabric. And since I wanted some pattern on the edges, I used green fabric paint to create the patterns, which, by the way, is the Tulip glow-in-the-dark brand, and trust me, it really works great. I also placed a ribbon around the waist, adding a couple of layers of blue fabric paint on it. Then lastly, around the neck and shoulder openings too, with white fabric paint. So far so good, yay! Next, it was time to work on the tail. It took me a while to get the pattern design right, especially since it's so small, and I'm using fabric paint to draw very tiny details, but after practicing, I was able to finish the base tail using blue fabric paint for the design. I can't believe how different it looks, especially when dried. Definitely a lot cleaner. I really wanted to make the tail posable, so I decided to place wires inside it, then sandwich them together and finish by adding white fabric paint around the edges of the tail. They kind of look like paper fans, don't they? Also carefully attaching the finished tail to the dress, I made sure it was extra secure and added the Velcro over it to not only extra strength support it, but also hide it as much as it can to make it look seamless. Having a check on how it looks so far on my little Yatsuba, and it's looking so great! The tail can bend down very well, and the back view of the finished tail looks so awesome! Yatsuba is looking super duper cute! Now it's time to work on the ears. To make the patterns, I grabbed some painter's tape and layer them together, then sketch on top of it before cutting it out to get a sturdy pattern. Just like the tail, I added some wires in the ears too for a better posability. I'm halfway done! Woohoo! Now what you see here, which, by the way, sorry I forgot to rotate the picture while editing, it can sometimes be difficult working on small detail projects when it keeps sliding away, so to make sure the parts stay securely still while adding details, I like to get some painter's tape and lay the sticky sides facing up, then tape the edges. This way, whatever I'm working on stays still without sliding away from me. It was also super helpful holding up the ears while placing the white fabric paint along the edges to let it dry. And with that, the Aloha Vulpix is all done! Yay! First, we'll take a look at the front view of the dress and ears. Then the best part, the glow-in-the-dark effect! Seriously, this Tulip glow-in-the-dark brand is super fantastic and works really great after charging with UV light. I absolutely love how it glows, and it turned out way better than I thought, especially the tail. The details just stayed on there. It's so cool. Now it's time to test it on our little model Yatsuba. By taking off the front piece hair, I placed the wires in the empty space on the Nendroid back hair, after making sure the ears are properly placed before attaching the front piece back. And here's little Yatsuba as Aloha Vulpix. Yay! So cute! Aw, don't be shy, little Yatsuba. You look super cute. Why don't we show everyone how you look? Now, for the next couple of pictures, I got curious on how the glow-in-the-dark tulip paint looks in different lightings. So first I did normal lighting, and as we can see, the colors really stand out a lot. You can tell the differences on the colors that I used. Next, I did semi-light. I'm still looking super cool. Still looking pretty cool. And you could kind of tell the different colors. Not as well as when it's in the light, but here the ears definitely stand out a lot more, which is great. Then lastly, in pitch dark lighting, which is absolutely awesome. Nice and bright glow, and it's actually pretty funny because since I'm in bed, I can't exactly go to a dark place to take the pictures. So I have to wait until it's nighttime, turn off the lights, and cover myself with the bed sheets to make it pitch dark so I could take the picture of Yotsuba wearing the outfit. It was a lot of fun. Naturally, because it's pitch dark, the glow really stands out so much. At this point, you cannot tell the differences between the colors, or at least I didn't notice in the picture. It all turns out neon green, as you can see in the pictures, but it stands out beautifully, which, you know, for glow in the dark, I guess is the main point. But yeah, it turned out so great. Really, guys, I cannot recommend the Tulip glow in the dark fabric paint enough. It works so well, especially if you charge it with the UV light. Now, before finishing this video, I did get a separate pre-order where they wanted a headband instead of the ears alone, so I'll show you that real fast. Just like when working on the ears, I layer the painter's tape and draw out the pattern before cutting it out. To make sure the headband would fit properly, I place it on Yotsuba's head and make any adjustments needed. Now, super sorry I didn't have step-by-step pictures about making the headband, but next time I promise I'll definitely do it. But for now, I'll simply explain what I did. First, by grabbing a tube cardboard, I paint it white so the fabric won't see through. Then I place a pattern over it to trace and cut. After that, I cut where I wanted the ears to be placed and put the fabric on top, making sure the fabric is dry before adding the ears in with the wires. So to make sure the ears don't move from their place or fall off, I always like to put these wooden clips to make sure they stay nice and still before cutting the extra wires off. After making sure the ears are secured and cutting off the extra wires, I place on the bottom fabric, then put glue fabric paint along the edges. Once the fabric paint is all dry, I make the holes on each side of the headband where I'm going to place the elastic through, then tie it up securely with a dab of tacky glue or Gorilla Glue to make sure the knot doesn't risk untying every time I place on or off the headband. Then, ta-da! She's all done! It's so funny how placing a headband can change the look of the dress altogether, but one thing is for sure that doesn't change, is that she looks super cute! And aw, she looks like she's having so much fun, my little Yotsuba. And like the other version with just the ears, I took some glow-in-the-dark pictures with semi-light and pitch dark to see how it would look. And of course looks super cool! I just love the glow-in-the-dark tulip. I'm definitely going to try to make more outfits out of this, because it was just so much fun. Well, that's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching and coming by. Remember to push the bell notification button for when new uploaded videos are posted. And if you're interested in purchasing these Aloha Vulpix dresses for your Nendroids, as of this video on June 11th, I still have 2 dresses available for sale. So please come by my Instagram page over at Hemiko_Starlight to DM me for purchase, but also to check on updates on upcoming videos and projects. Thanks for watching. Bye, Z's!